Hi, it's Dean Holland here from Mass Money List Building. I've got this quick tutorial video now showing you how you can actually utilize a free tool that you've already got in your cPanel that you may actually not know you've got. And you can actually use this in order to edit the look on the text or anything on your web pages. So for example, as part of Mass Money List Building, I've given you a free squeeze page and I've given you a free thank you page template. But of course, you're going to want to edit these to include the text and the product and your web form, for example, that belongs to you. So of course you're going to want to customize these, and not everyone knows how to do it. And there's actually quite a simple way that even someone as technically poor as me can actually use. So I thought I'd include this tutorial. It may actually help you editing yours if that's something you don't know how to do. So as you can see here, I've actually logged into one of my cPanel hosting areas. Now again, what you want to do is to scroll down to your Files section, which as you can see is here. And again, you want to click on your File Manager icon to actually access your file manager. Now you want to select the domain where your squeeze page file is. For example, I'm going to use the squeeze page in this example because I've already showed you how to upload your squeeze page. So now I'm going to show you how to edit the squeeze page using this tool. So if you just click go, and then as before, we want to wait now for the file manager screen to pop up. Here it comes. As always, likes to take its time when I'm doing these tutorials. So if I just expand that screen now, make it bigger. Now, you'll actually see here, there's the free gif.html. This is actually the squeeze page file that I showed you in the previous video how to upload. So what you want to do once you find your file is to actually click your right mouse button on the file, and this will bring up this list of options here, okay? Now you want to find the one that says HTML edit. Once you've found that, if you go ahead and click on that, what's that actually going to do is pop up another new window, which is basically what you see is what you get editor. Which basically means you can actually edit just like you would in, for example, a Word document. Now as you can see, I'll just make this screen a bit bigger here. Now as this loads up, you're going to see, here you are, this is exactly what your squeeze page looks like that I've actually given you before you actually change it. So as you can see, look, it says add your eye-catching main headline here, something that will grip your visitor's eyes. So what you can actually do, if you look in the left-hand corner, there's three tabs. One says design, one says source, and one says preview. Now design is the one you want to be on, unless you know HTML code, which is the source. As you can see there, it's all messy. But for actually editing the text, look, as standard, you could just sit on this design tab, and what you can actually do is, look, it's just like a normal editor. Say for example, I want to highlight that text and press delete and write my own text. So, for example, who else wants to discover exactly how to easily edit pages, and you can carry that on. Obviously, that was just a bit of an example of how you can edit the text. And again, you've got your sub headline here. You can either change that or delete it, do whatever you want. Okay. You can add images. You can, for example, it says add an image here. You don't have to have an image, but if you want to, look along the top here, you've got different options. Look, for example, this one here says insert or edit an image. So you can just have a play around with this edit, and it's pretty straightforward to use. You can have a play around with it, and once you've actually edited it as you like, there's just a button here, look, like a little disc in this side that says save. So when you're ready to save it, you just go ahead and click on save. Now I actually save it regularly each time I've done something, so that I know if I do something I don't like, then I can always go back to how it was previously. Now while I'm on this screen, what I actually want to show you how to do also, look, on this squeeze page it says, look, as you can see here, insert your web code here. Now this is obviously where you're going to want to put your coding for your Aweber or whichever autoresponder. Basically, this is where you need to put the code for your autoresponder web form to go. Now, what I'm going to show you how to do here is if you actually highlight that line of text and then come to your source tab here with the text highlighted, because what will happen is it'll be highlighted on the source code as well. So what you would do there is, once you've got your code from your autoresponder, for example, you've got that copied and ready to paste, you would actually come here and you could just right click your right mouse button, and obviously if you've got something copied you could then paste it. So for example, if I have that copied, just ignore that section. If I had that copied, for example, let's say I've highlighted and copied my code for my Aweber form, I would then come here with that highlighted and just click paste, and what that would do is that would paste in your code there, and when you would come back to design, you would actually see your web form code there. So that's exactly how you can quickly and easily edit any of the text on your page, add images if you want to your page, and also exactly how you will insert your Aweber code into your page also. So be aware that if you want to use it, you've got this absolutely free tool there in your cPanel that a lot of people don't actually know about, that you can edit your pages with. And then, like I say, as soon as you've played with it and edited it and done it how you want, you just click the save button just there, and what that'll do is it's just telling you that that's been saved. So you can either go back to continuing it, or you can go back to your file manager. So that's exactly how you edit any of your pages within cPanel File Manager. Hope that's of use to you. This is Dean Holland with Mass Money List Building. Thank you.